rock stars, I am back, okay? What's in the news? What's in the news? It's all bad, okay? All bad. I highly recommend that you do not watch the news, but this is not a video about the news. You hear this phrase in the news over and over and over, and it is this idea, this phrase, resources are limited, or limited resources. We hear this over and over and over. It's a mantra. It's something that people are addicted to. We love this idea that there is essentially not enough to go around. So what does that mean? That leads to all sorts of things. That leads to people struggling and fighting and wars and all kind of horrible things. To buy into this idea that resources are limited, that there's not enough, that we cannot get the things that we need to have the kind of lives that we want to have. We've got to go take it from somebody else. If there's some sort of expression, old saying somewhere that says if you bring water, that means you take it from someplace else, and all sorts of things like that. We've bought into this idea over millennia, and especially since we have media, it is like being perpetrated constantly. Okay, guys, I'm not a scientist, all right, and I don't, I haven't gone out and measured exactly, how much coal and oil and natural gas and thermo energy there is on the planet or anything like that. I'm just going to ask you to take on faith, to just sort of change your attitude and change that. There is plenty. There's more than enough. We can do everything with what we have. We can create the life that we want to have for ourselves and everybody around us. Forget the idea that resources are limited. Okay, because when you start thinking resources are limited, then you start thinking you're limited. You start thinking you're too tired. You start thinking you don't have enough money. You start thinking you don't have enough time. It's generally energy, time, and money for individuals. But that macros out into the big picture, doesn't it? Okay? It's kind of what we're all looking for. It's kind of what the world is looking for in general. Michael Jackson said, if you want to make the world a better place, look at the man in the mirror, Take a look at yourself, make a change within yourself. So I'm going to challenge you guys out there to throw out this idea of limited resources. Say, I have enough, I can create more if I want it, there's more than enough to go around, and I can share with others, and I can bring as many people along that I choose in my journey and get everybody prosperous and get everybody having everything that they need and want in this life. Just change the focus. I'm not here, again, can I lay out some kind of scientific data about this? No, but but when you do make this shift in your brain, you will start to see opportunities where you thought there were just problems. You'll start to see the world. You will start to have a different experience as you go throughout your day, okay? There's a funny saying, and kind of a corny saying that says, problems are solutions in work clothes, okay? It's kind of a corny saying, but this is kind of what I'm getting at. All these kind of things that we think are problems may actually be ways to actually create more abundance. Just be open to the idea. That's all I'm asking. So when you hear this idea of limited resources, say, I don't believe that. There's more than enough, there's plenty, and I can prove it, and I can put it out there for everybody, and I can bring as many people along with me as possible. All right, my name is Lou Lombardi. Please check out the links below. Resources are not limited, especially not here. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.